Hey, welcome back to Homegrown Country Home Place, friends. How y'all doing today? Well, y'all, I got this video I'm gonna bring y'all today. It's a replacing a ignition switch on 2001 Dodge 1500 pickup, and I just want to share it with y'all today. You know, if y'all have this problem I think I describe here, more likely it's going to be your ignition switch. If not, you know, obviously first you want to check your fuses, make sure you don't have no blown fuses. But what this truck is doing, sometimes, it's not all the time, the speedometer will stop working, the windows won't let up and down, and you lose control of your blower motor. It doesn't work. And I'm thinking the reverse lights, I think he said, doesn't work. So you have all these things going on all at the same time. More likely it's your ignition switch, and I'm going to show you right here what I'm talking about. You cut the key on. You can see right there, I've got the blower motor all the way high and it's not working. And right here, the windows won't work. If y'all watch this right here, I'm going to jiggle this a little bit right here. See that right there? Now the blower motor's working. And the windows going up and down. So the problem, y'all, was the ignition switch is bad, and I'm going to show you how to replace that, and it's going to be real quick and simple. All right, y'all, the first thing you want to do, always disconnect your battery, and you're going to do that by taking off the negative battery cable. Always take that off, not the positive. The next thing you're going to do is this little lever right here that allows your steering wheel to tilt up and down. You're going to take that off, and it's got little square edges on it right there. And I'm just going to take this little ignition wrench, it's a 7/32, and we're just going to break that loose. If you don't have the little ignition wrench like that, you can take an adjustable wrench and then just turn it counterclockwise, and that'll screw off. And next we're going to be taking this top cover right here loose. That's what that looks like. Just take that top cover off, and you're going to take this bottom part. That's going to have, let me show you right here. It's going to have one screw up in here. Here's your second one. Then you have one right here. They're going to be Torx T20 screws. So let me go ahead and get my screwdriver there, get those taken out. Show y'all this part I'm using. This ignition switch is a standard brand, and there's your part number, US 293. They make different ones, but I figured I'd go with a name brand part to put back on it. So this is what I'm Next thing we're going to do is turn your key to the run position right there. And if you look right here, there's a little metal tab right there. You can see that there, it's sticking out. And all you're going to do is just push in on it with a screwdriver like that right there. And then you'll be able to just pull straight out on this tumbler right here. It should release it. There it goes right there. We got 3 T20 security Torx bolts right here that you're going to be taking out. And there's one right there. Here's one right here on the back side. And right down here, that's the third one right there. All right, we got our 3 bolts out. Now we're just going to pull straight out on this. And see right here, gonna have a wiring harness right here. On the bottom, you're gonna take it loose, and you're going to have this connector right there on the side. You're going to be taking loose. You see right there on this big clip, you just have these ears right here. You're just going to pull out, you got one on each side. You're just going to take your screwdriver and you're going to pull out towards you and pull up on it, and that'll help release the get this in here. Going ahead and putting this tumbler lock back in, and it's going to be going in the same way you took it out. Just see right here the position of the pin right there. You're just going to push it straight in. Let me see if I can do this showing you here. Just push it all the way in. You can see right there that little pin release right there pops back out. So now just turn it all the way back to the accessory position, because that's the way you're going to install your ignition switch. If you don't do that, you won't be able to get it back on. Move this camera back here so you can see here. So you just line it up right there, and it'll go back into place. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the 3 torque screws back in it and torque them down and get the cover and everything put back on it, and we'll see if it fixed the problem there. Let's try it out here and let's see what it does. All right. See right there, it's not cutting on and off anymore. Try it again. Blower motor's cutting on and off. All right, try it again. Let's see if the window's working. The window is working on y'all. That's what we want. See, you can wiggle. It's not going on and off now. Go ahead and crank it up here. All right, well y'all, hey, that fixed the problem. Like I say, it's just a real quick, easy fix there. If your truck, this is a 2001, I think probably like 94, 95, somewhere that model on up to like 2001, it's gonna be the same, ignition switch. But like I say, if your window's not working all at the same time, with your speedometer and your blower motor stops working, I think reverse lights and stuff like that even stops working. If you're having that problem, check that ignition switch out. It's probably bad, and hope this video help you out there if you need to replace yours. Appreciate y'all coming along. And as always, friends, from my family to yours, y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you later. Bye bye.